My Sony Bravia TV just stopped working.
I'm assuming there isn't another remote in the house.
No, this isn't a case of remote control wars.
Is this a case of overloading your fuse box?
If I did that, it would die every time I turned on the TV when everything else is turned on, or the TV would die when I turned on something else.
There's also the possibility that you're blowing out the TV when the surge protector in the gaming console conflicts with the surge protector in the gaming console, with feedback to the TV.
They've all played together well before.
It doesn't mean some software glitch is messing with it from the latest firmware update. Reboot it.
I have no idea how.
Unplug it, wait 10 minutes, plug it in and see if it works.
I thought the goal was 5 minutes.
Knowing you, if I say 10, you'll wait 5.
Rebooting might fix a software problem, but it won't do anything if it is a hardware problem.
If the Bravia TV just stopped working and there are no lights at all, it is probably a blown power module. And the only solution is a call to a repair place.
That's expensive.
If you're lucky, it is a bad AC fuse. That's cheaper than the power supply.
I've heard there were failure modes specific to this type of TV.
The Bravia TVs have had problems with the capacitors failing.
I've heard that you can hear popcorn-like sounds as they blow up.
You might hear a pop, you might have buzzing as it melts down, and then the TV flickers or dies until you power it back on until it doesn't come on again.
I don't know if that is better or worse than a power supply.
A power supply replacement is more expensive than replacing bad capacitors, but if the problem is the main board, that's even more costly.
I think the main board is like the motherboard of the TV.
Yes, which makes it very expensive. However, if the TV stops working and the boards are fine, the problem could be the panel itself.
That's around a third to half the price of the TV.
Yes, and if panel is bad, you might as well get a new TV.
You'd think that would mean no lights come on.
You could have a major software glitch, and for the Bravia, it could be fixed by turning on the TV, and as soon as the Bravia logo disappears, change the channel in either direction a couple times.
Then what should I do?
When you see a channel that shows up on the screen, the problem is fixed.
That only works if the screen works, if at least for a while.
The other benefit of flipping through channels or inputs is that it lets you make sure the reason the TV stopped working is because you picked an HDMI source or channel it can't receive.
If the problem is that, I think it doesn't work because the DVR isn't working and that's its input source, I'm beyond help.